Hi, we are Team Helping Stand. When my father was in his 70s, he was diagnosed with dementia and Parkinson's. As his disease worsened, it became harder for him to walk and stand up from sitting position, or to get in and out of a car. I and my mother, who weighed about 100 pounds, risked hurting our backs or falling as we struggled to put him in or to get him out of the car. So, this scenario is not unique to us. It is common among the frail elderly and those with muscle diseases and cancer patients. So this creates a large market potential. In the U.S., there are 10 million elderly who have difficulty walking or climbing. 6.8 million people who live in the community use assistive devices to help with mobility. And there are 650,000 cancer patients each year who are treated with chemotherapy, and severe fatigue is the most common side effect of cancer treatment. Now, Romana will present our solution to this problem.
Okay, so our solution is an adult car seat, and this actually fits on the passenger side because that gives the most legroom for patients to easily get in and out of the car. And it has three main features. The first is a locking swivel seat. So this allows the seat to actually swivel 90 degrees so that the patient can comfortably move their feet outside the car. It also can slide forward at that point along a rail, and that way the patient can firmly plant their feet on the ground before they stand up. And the last thing is that it has an assisted lift device, which is powered by a pneumatic piston, and that's very similar to the way a standard office chair would work. So as the patient starts to stand up, the piston will release and actually gives a partial weight-bearing support in order to help them stand and get out of the car. So we believe that this will definitely increase the independence for the patients and also improve their overall quality of life. So this is an animation demo of how the device works. So you can see it rotate, slide forward, and lift. And my teammate Lydia will also present a live demo. So the cushion rotates, slides along the rails, and will lift. So as far as the competition that's out there, the Helping Stand is the only device that swivels, lifts, slides, is portable, and is a solution specifically made for getting in and out of the car. There is one competitor on the market that can actually provide all of those motions, which is the swivel seat. However, it's not portable at all. It's actually a very large robotic chair that must be retrofitted into the car. It's a permanent solution and has an initial price point of about $2,000 and up, depending on the features that you want. So what gives us the advantage is the portability, simplicity of design, and the fact that we have a lower price point, and that really creates a possibility for us to help the maximum number of patients increase their independence as well as improve their quality of life. So thank you, and we look forward to your questions.
So the big question for me is, has it been patented yet? Have you already done your disclosure for it? Say yes. No. Great idea. Thank you.
It's a private meeting. You're okay. You can still file.
File. Good question. How do you power it through a car battery? How do you do that for the lift mechanism?
The lift mechanism is not powered. It's powered by pressure.
To pressure.
So every time you sit on it, you increase the pressure, and and then every time you want to stand up, it releases its pressure. Okay. So it does not need electricity at all. It just needs strapped to the car.
So there's a spring, and then as well as a piston that you're going to, right?
It's like the office in the chair. It's a
Okay.
pneumatic, so it's air.
What do you estimate the cost of goods will be?
Actually, let's see, in a previous slide.
And then what would cost of goods,
It's roughly,
revenue model?
Yeah, I mean, the cost of goods right now for, if we were to actually build a prototype, it'd be around $220 for the cost of materials, as well as like the rail and the swivel devices and things like that. So what we'd hope to do is, as we continue to develop the product, would be to eventually reduce that to half the price, but to have the market price point be within the $200, $250 range.